A majority of the general public don't know how to properly take care of their pets. And that's just the truth. And a lot of times it's not their fault that they don't know how. They may have just never been taught, they've never been educated on properly caring for them. The world we live in today is a lot different than the world we lived in 50 years ago when it comes to pet care. There's a lot of advancements, there's a lot of new things, there's a lot of new research that shows what actually pets, cats, dogs need to enrich and stimulate their lives. And what a lot of us in the dog community would see as baseline care, like how much we should be feeding them, how much exercise they should get, how much they weigh, enrichment, stimulation, things like that, a lot or majority of the people don't know those things. I get a lot of DMs and I get a lot of comments that ask really basic questions that a lot of us would be like, wow, you didn't know that? But no, they don't, because they just simply weren't educated on it, and that's okay. These people are trying to learn, they're trying to understand new things and how to stimulate their dogs. And I want to make it known because there's a lot of talk out there like, oh my gosh, you're so stupid. Oh my gosh, how did you not know that? This is such basic information. And a lot of the videos I post are really basic, and a lot of people comment and say, well, people should know that. Well, people don't know that, and that's why we need to keep talking about it. Whether you're talking to your friends, your family, whether you're making videos, like these basic care and basic needs topics that we're discussing are so important, and maybe to you they seem like they're not and they're just basic common sense. They need to be talked about, and people need to learn and understand that these things do exist, because they might not even know enrichment mats exist or slow feeder bowls exist. So anytime you're talking to somebody or someone leaves a comment or something and you think it's just like, oh my gosh, really? Like, no, they're asking first, which is great. And second, a majority of our population does not understand these things. I think it's important to remember that and not see people as like, wow, you're so stupid, you're so dumb that you don't know that. But like, all of us didn't know it at one point, and we need to educate people and have these conversations so that their pets can live a better life and they can stay in homes, and these owners can make better decisions and they can take better care of their dogs so that they don't end up on the streets, or they end up in shelters, or they end up at a vet office with a bill that they can't afford. So this is just your friendly reminder, and this has been on my mind quite a bit, and I think it's an important message that we need to remember as we are talking and educating the dog community.